I think the arts generally gives a voice to the voiceless, and um, because it speaks to our souls.
Yeah,
That's something very, very
yeah,
unique. Um, like there's something going on in Nigeria at the moment,
yes, I
and
know. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So in this kind of situation that you feel helpless, you can't do anything, you just pour yourself out through poetry. It can be therapeutic. You
yeah,
know, it's therapy in its own. So when you're able to put it down, and even if you don't have a performance, you say it to yourself, you say it in front of a mirror, you find yourself healing.
yeah,
Uh, Particularly even with relationships, even with relationships. You know, sometimes they say if you have nothing good to say, say nothing. But
yeah.
not when it comes to yeah, not when it comes to poetry.
Yeah. Be
Say
careful, or
nothing,
you'll
but
be in a poem.
you can write all the rubbish you want to write. Yeah. No barriers. because because
Yeah,
it's a relationship, whether it's going on good or
yeah,
bad, you know, you just pour your heart down, you know, put it on paper, say it, recite it to yourself. If it's good, you can say it to the person directly. But even if it's not good, you can go to an audience and
yeah.
shout it out to the whole world. Let the world hear my voice. So everything is happening at the same time. You know, the whole world is just it's all happening at the same time. So yeah, I've been able to do some writing. Yeah,
Yeah.
some poetry around all the things that are happening, particularly when you feel so helpless. You
Yeah, you
just
do, especially when, yeah, absolutely. And I think lockdown kind of amplified a lot of that stuff that um,
did.
particularly in the, like you said, in the US with George Floyd and the Black Lives Matter. I think that
Yeah,
was with lockdown and everybody being, with so much time, really
yeah,
focused
yeah.
on that. And I think although it was a really terrible thing that happened, I think that has made it so much more aware in people's minds.
Oh yes,
That
yes.
particular thing, yeah,
It created a lot of awareness. And let
yeah,
me also tell you, one of my works of fiction, which is not published yet, and I did my research around it on the slave trade. When I started my work, you know, people didn't want to talk about it. You know,
mm,
people didn't know anything about it,
mm,
the younger generation. I
yeah,
remember attending a conference at King's College London, and when it was my turn to present my paper, the hall nearly emptied out. So I had about half of the audience because people were not interested. People
oh
didn't want to.
really,
Yeah, but I think if it was now, because everybody wants to talk about it, yeah. So that's one thing that George Floyd incident
yeah,
has, that it's
yeah,
created a lot of awareness. Yeah.
that's interesting. When was that time when you did that lecture then that people,
Um, that
what
was
year was it?
2014.
Oh, so not so long ago. Oh my
Not
God,
so long,
that's
about
really,
2014. Yeah, yeah. But I
well,
can bet you now, everybody. I mean,
yeah,
I had,
it,
I had I had a publisher, you know, send me information and say, "Oh, do you have a manuscript? We're looking for works on this area." I'm like, "Oh, really?" So people, yeah. So it's
well,
created a lot of awareness, and
and I
and
think,
having
yeah, it has. And I think that's a good thing. It's about time. It's 2020.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Well, at least as a creative writer, you know that when you talk about things, that helps in the healing process. So yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's good. Yeah.
Oh, keep going, keep going.
Okay.